Time feels obvious until you try to define it. A clock ticks, your heart beats, the sun rises and sets. Everything seems to move forward, second by second, moment by moment. But here's a simple question. What exactly is moving? We say time passes. We say it flows. But what does that actually mean? Let's try to catch a single moment. Right now. Not a second ago. Not a second from now. This exact instant. The moment you try to hold it, it's already gone. So where is the present? It seems like a thin boundary, always slipping away. And that's our first clue. Maybe the present isn't something solid we can point to. Now imagine something different. You're sitting in a perfectly quiet room. No sound, no movement, no change at all, no clocks, no shadows shifting, nothing happening. Would time still pass? It's a strange question, because the only way you ever notice time is through change. A ticking clock, a moving hand, a thought forming in your mind. Without change, time becomes impossible to detect. So here's the first shift in thinking. Time might not be something that flows. It might be something we use to measure change. Now let's push this idea further. Imagine two people. One stays on Earth, the other travels in a spaceship, moving extremely fast, close to the speed of light. Then they return. What happens? The traveler has aged less, not just by feeling, but physically. Their clock ticked slower. Their body experienced less time. This has been tested, measured, confirmed. So now we have a problem. If time were universal, the same everywhere, how could two people experience different amounts of it? Which one had the real time? The answer is both. Time is not the same for everyone. It depends on motion, and it gets even stranger. Gravity changes time too, closer to a massive object, like Earth. Time runs slightly slower, not enough for you to notice, but enough that precise clocks can detect it. So now, time depends on motion and gravity. It stretches, it bends, it's not fixed. Now pause for a moment. If time changes depending on where you are and how you move, can it really be something flowing the same for everyone? Or is it something more local? Now let's go deeper. In modern physics, space and time are not separate. They are part of a single structure, space-time. Instead of imagining time as a river flowing forward, think of it as another dimension, like space. You can move left and right, forward and backward, and also through time. But here's the catch. You don't choose your direction through time. You're always moving forward, at a steady rate through space-time. Now here's where it gets subtle. If time is a dimension, then the past and the future might not be gone or not yet. They may simply exist at different positions, like places on a map. Think of a road. The beginning of the road still exists, even if you've moved far ahead. The end of the road exists too, even if you haven't reached it yet. In the same way, all moments might exist within the structure of space-time, not flowing, just there. This idea is often called the block universe, where past, present, and future are all part of one whole. Now think about what that implies. If all moments exist, then the feeling that time is moving might not come from time itself. It might come from how we experience it. Now imagine a movie film. It's made of individual frames. Each frame is a still image. The entire story already exists on the reel, beginning to end. But when you play it, frame by frame, it feels like things are happening, like time is flowing. But nothing in the film is actually changing. You're just moving through the frames. What if reality is similar? What if every moment already exists? and your awareness moves through them, creating the sensation of time passing. Now we have to be careful. This doesn't mean time is fake. Clocks work. Physics depends on time. Events have order. Time is very real as a measurable quantity, but the idea that it flows like a river, that might be something our minds create, a way to organize experience. Now step back and look at your life. You remember the past, you imagine the future, and you feel like you're moving through time. But physics suggests something deeper, that all events may be part of a larger structure. And what we call now is just one perspective within it. So the next time you watch a clock tick or feel time slipping away, pause for a moment, ask yourself, is time really moving? Or is it something else entirely? And maybe the most surprising part is that the thing we feel passing every second is not time itself, but our experience, moving through a universe where every moment has its place.